Good morning, Early On families. This is Miss Jennifer here with another Cook With Me today, and this one is going to be super fun and super easy and super colorful. And today we are going to be making rainbow popsicles, and they are super delicious and super easy and super cheap to make. The only thing you're going to be needing are these ingredients. You're just going to need some vanilla Jello. You're going to need the 4 serving pack. But you can get the bigger one if you'd like to make more. You're just going to need some straws or popsicle sticks. I'm using straws as I couldn't find any. And what I'm going to be doing with them is normally just cutting them in half. But I will show you more into that. You're going to need some food coloring of all the colors. So like red, yellow, green, blue. I have all of them here for you guys to see. You're going to need Dixie Cups. I just got some from the dollar store that were there, or you can get them at the store as well, the small ones. And then you're just going to need some milk for your Jello pack. And then you're just going to need a bowl, some little bowls, some spoons, and a measuring cup and a whisk. And that's pretty much it. So let's get started over here, my friends. Let me put everything back over here for you guys so you can see. I'm going to turn you guys around so you can get a view here what we're going to do. All right, so how we're going to start this off is we are going to put our Jello stuff together. Let me just move all of these out of the way, and we're going to fill our Jello into our bowl here. So what we're going to do is we are going to do just to basically follow the instructions on the Jello packet. So it's going to ask for 2 cups of milk with this packet, and you're going to whisk for 2 minutes until it starts getting thickened. But you can add a little bit more milk as time goes on, as it's going to thicken up a lot. So you sometimes might want to add a little bit more so that it's not as thick and it's more runny, so then it's easier to put in. But now we're going to add in our 2 cups of milk here. Let's see. Here we go. It smells really good though, the vanilla pudding. All right, and this is good for teething babies as well. So I got my 2 cups of milk, and I'm going to dump it into my pudding here. All right, so now it is all mixed and ready to go together. So now I'm going to grab my whisk here, and I'm just going to whisk it together to make the consistency I'm looking for. So now we're just going to whisk it for 2 minutes until it starts turning into a consistency of pudding. So we're just going to keep stirring for the 2 minutes. And make sure all those lumps and bumps are gone. And it's starting to smell like pudding, so use your senses. Allow them to stir. It gives them their fine motor skills into it brings them out. Let them smell, let them taste, let them experience the different senses. As you can tell, it's actually getting thicker as time goes on as we stir it together. You can ask them, this is cause and effect of how the pudding, the liquid and the solid are combining together to make something else of a reaction of adding one ingredient and another together. It is getting thicker, but it's gonna hurt your arm it's gonna give your arm a workout here for the 2 minutes. Ugh. We're almost there. There's a weird piece of something in mine. I had to take that out. So not sure what that was. All right, so we're getting to that texture now. That we are getting to that pudding consistency here. You can understir it a little bit, so now then it will start forming because you're gonna have to leave it for like 2 to 5 minutes. So just follow the ingredients or the instructions on the packet here, if you guys want for the pudding. All right. I would say that's pretty good consistency. It's a little bit watery, but it will start forming up as time goes on. And it has been a little bit past a minute, so I think we're pretty good on that. I don't want you guys to see me keep stirring here. And my arm's getting a workout right now. So after that, we will start preparing our straws here while we wait for this to set up a little bit more. So you can use popsicle sticks, just use the smaller ones. Or you can use straws. I have some paper straws here, and I'm grabbing about 4 because it's gonna make about 6 to 8, depending on how much you want in yours. I filled them up to the brim, but I will show you guys after the end product. So I'm just gonna cut half of them in half, these straws. All right, and so then you're gonna have them like these. So now they're just little halves to use as your like little popsicle sticks holders. All right, some will be different sizes, but it's okay. So then we have our Dixie cups here. I'm gonna probably use about 6, as that's how much I made last time. So I'm gonna use 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I have 6 Dixie cups here. And they are ready to go. So I'm just going to keep them on the side here and ready for when we finish the next part. All right, see, now it is thickened up, my friends, as you can tell. It is very thick now. It's kind of like a batter consistency. So now this is perfect timing. So now we're going to get our colors here. And what colors we're going to use is 4 different colors. You're going to need at least 3 different plates, and you can use your bowl with the pudding in it already as a 4th one. So the first ones you're going to need is your rainbow colors. So I'm not using purple, as purple kind of didn't work out that well, but you can use different ones here. So let's see. I'm going to scoop some here into my bowl here. So I got 1, 2, we'll do about 5, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this is our red food dye. I do about 2 or 3 drops. I'll do 2 first to see how much red it's going to get. So you can go based off of your color and what you would like it to be. All right. There is my red consistency. Just stir it up until you don't see any more of the dark red from the dye. And there is our red. Nice and very vibrant. So we're going to put that aside. And now we're going to work on our next color, which will be orange. So you're going to need red and yellow for it. You're going to want to add more yellow than red, mainly for it. So let's add 5 more scoops to this one. 1, 2, I might add more to the other ones. 3, 4, oops, 5. Perfect. And then to this one, we're going to add probably about 2 drops of red and like 4 drops of yellow. We'll do to start 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. See if that makes it orange consistency here. If it doesn't, we can add a color to it. I'm just going to turn on my light here as it's pretty hard to see in the dark here. Look at that. It is starting to turn orange. It's still a little bit red, but if you keep mixing it, it will start changing color. I think that looks pretty good actually for orange. You can tell there's a difference in color as well from the red and the orange. Perfect. So then I'm going to set that aside for later. All right, so now we're going to go on to our next color, which is going to be green or yellow. We'll do yellow next, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do about 4 in that one. We'll do yellow. All right, we're going to add our yellow food coloring. Do about 3 for yellow. All right. And we're going to mixy. Yellow just kind of looks like pudding as it is already, but just a little bit lighter. Pretty right there. Look at that color. Very vibrant. So then there's our yellow, and then we have one more, which I need a bowl for. I forgot one. All right. So we're going to do our green next. All right. So let's scoop about 4 scoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we'll do 5. About 5 there. So here is our green mixture. We're going to add our green, but I'm going to try light green this time and see how it looks, as I thought it would look cool. Ooh, this one's a prettier green actually too. All right, so we're just mixing our colors for the people that just joined. We are at the end, and I will be showing how the popsicles look in a few minutes here beforehand. So there is our green. And now our last color, which is blue. So our last little mixture, I'm going to put it in the big bowl, is our blue. I'm just going to add in about 3 drops because the blue is pretty vibrant itself. And we're just going to mix it all together and combine it until it makes a blue mixture. And here is our blue. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to pour them. I'm going to go and get the finished product for you guys. I have here is my completed ones here that I used on a cookie or a muffin tin sheet, and I put the Dixie Cups in them, so I had about 6 of them in total. Somebody ate one already. And you're going to fill them up to the brim, and then what you're going to do is, some of them are frozen again. Oops. Might have to put them under water, hot water. But I'm going to do that actually right now. I'm going to put this under hot water, and it's just going to create a moisture or warm water around it so that it can come out. And then sometimes you can even rip it off and it will come off. So let me just do that super quick. Alrighty. Here we go. So this is what it should look like after you've done that. So you're just going to basically start with the colors, but for your child, they can do whatever they'd like. They don't have to follow the rainbow, but it just has the colors in it. I started with red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue, and you can see all the colors and how beautiful it looks. Super pretty and super easy, and it just popped out. Or you can rip it off if it doesn't come out. And that is pretty much it. So when you put your cups on here, you're going to want to go one by one through all the colors. I normally what I did, and then I would about a scoop into each, so then it will fit all in there. So I would do a scoop in each of them, and then I would kind of pat down the cup so then it would flatten out so you can get all the air bubbles out as well. Some of them will have less, some of them will have more color, and some of them, depending on how much you put. Alrighty. So this one's gonna have some more in it, and you can use a spatula if you'd like to get the rest of the color of putting out. Alright, so then our next color would be orange. So then I would go into my orange here, take a scoop, put it on top of the pink or the red, and put it on there. And it should look really cool. I will show it to you guys again in a second here. Alrighty, there we go. Some of them will have less, some will have more, depending on how much milk you add and how much pudding you have for each of your cups. So that one's all empty now. So I'm just going to pat them down so then it flattens them out a little bit. And then now we're going to go on to our yellow. So let's add our yellow mixture. And this is super easy as well for your child to scoop in as well. Alright, here we go. This one isn't going to have much yellow in it, but that is okay. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm just going to pat them down again. We're getting ready to finish our colors up here. We're on to our second last one, which is our green. Which is a very vibrant green, this one. Look how pretty it is too. There we go. Perfect. Very pretty green. And the good thing is if there's any spillage, this will catch it as well. So our last popsicle here isn't going to have much yellow, but it's going to have some green and the other colors as well, depending on how much pudding you put on for just being creative on it. So then here we go. Flatten that out. So then it flattens out. And perfect. And then onto our blue, which is our final mixture. I'm just going to steal the green scoop here and just scoop the rest of it on top. Perfect. Look how pretty these look too. This one might need a little bit more than the others because it's not fully filled. It's about halfway, but it's okay. Here we go. And then for our last one here, quite a bit of blue still, so I can probably fill some of them up a little bit more with blue. You could probably add another color if you'd like. You can add purple if you'd want to try it to see how it would turn out for you. But I just didn't do it because the purple didn't look good with it. but all right. If you guys stay here, I can show you guys again what it looks like after it is completed and frozen. And then after that, I froze them overnight, but it should only take a few hours for it to firm up for you to get them all ready. All right, so here, I'm gonna move these out of the way and put them in here. Dishes. Oops, sorry about that. So after you're done here, these are what they're gonna look like at the finished product. If I can pop it out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. All right, here we go. There you go. There is our finished popsicles, and then after you're just gonna pop in the popsicle sticks one by one, and they should stand up really easy as it's a thick consistency instead of a liquid consistency. And there you go. Here is your rainbow popsicles. I hope you guys enjoyed this super and delicious treat for a nice warm day outside. And it is super easy, super fun to make, and it's really cheap. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a rainbow-tastic day. Have a good one, my friends.